Hi everyone. Ethan is now 3 weeks old and I am about to start my postpartum journey, and I'm inviting you all to join in on the fun. So today I'm actually going to do my first Botox since before I got pregnant. I actually have been waiting for this. I have, oh my gosh, seen lines on my face during this pregnancy that I've literally never seen before. I'm going to show them to you right now. Forehead lines, frown lines. Nobody needs to see this ever. This is a terrible look. And then my crows. And actually we've been taking photos every week during my pregnancy. And what I noticed the biggest change in my smile was actually my crow's feet. So I'm really looking forward to getting started with my Botox. All right, so it is time for me to get rid of these wrinkles. Now, we all know that Botox takes about a week to kick in, so you'll have to stay tuned for my post-op photos next week. But meanwhile, I am just prepping my face right now with alcohol to do all the areas of injections. Oh, Botox, I have missed you so much. So I use an exceptionally small needle on purpose, and that's not just for me, it's all of my patients get this very small needle too. It's a very tiny insulin needle so that it doesn't hurt. So these injections really are not painful. All right, so that is the glabella complex right there. So that facial expression where you get the 11s is gonna go away. So I cannot wait to not see that frown on my face again. And I'm sure there are other people that are looking forward to not seeing that too. So some people really are kind of surprised when they come in to see me for the first time for Botox that it doesn't hurt very much. And you know, I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve for that. One is these exceptionally small needles that I use, or is that I actually only use one syringe per area that I'm injecting. So that way it minimizes the number of needle sticks. So each needle stick makes the needle hurt just a little bit more, because as you inject through the skin, it kind of dulls the needle a little bit, especially because it's such a sharp needle. Inject these areas very superficially because the muscle is literally underneath the skin. And if we go too deep or we press too hard in this area, you can actually change people's smile by going a little bit too deep. So we don't want to do that. This area right here, there's a muscle called the zygomaticus major and minor, and that muscle can raise the corners of the mouth. And so sometimes if you press too much or something like that after you're applying makeup or something like that to your face, you rub your face or something like that, you can actually push that Botox a little too deep, and that can kind of change your smile a little bit. So we're really careful to go very, very superficially. All right, I'm gonna get a little bit, see how my muscle is pulling right here? That kind of creates a little bit of a sensation of like crepiness underneath the eyes. So I'm gonna get that right now. That's one crow down. All right, so you see how my chin dimples in here like this? That's not a good look. I'm gonna get rid of it. Now I'm going to inject my DAO, which is the depressor anguli oris. It's a muscle that pulls down the corner of your mouth, and it actually creates that marionette look. Very bad look. I'm gonna get rid of that right now. Last but not least, the Nefertiti lift. I've already wiped everything off with alcohol, so I'm just gonna go for it. And actually, I just want to point out that sometimes this muscle here, the DAO, intercalates with the platysma muscle, and you can actually see that line pulls all the way down to the neck. So some people have very, very strong DAO pull down, and you're not really going to get enough relaxation of that muscle without going into the neck and getting this. So these injections are really important, especially for me. I've been injecting Botox for so long that I kind of have the feel for what 5 units at a time is with my thumb, or even with the palm of my hand. So when I'm injecting, I don't really have to think too hard about like how much I'm actually injecting in. It just kind of has become almost innate. All right, there you go. I'm gonna be like a new woman in about a week.